Cheers, everybody! I'm UrsidaeX, and welcome back to Monster Prom. This time I wanted to try one of the shop things. So we're just gonna actually kind of skip all this.
All right.
And see if we can do this right. I know we could go and do Scott's thing again, but we could do that anytime. We could do any of this anytime we want, but sorry about that. I want to at least try something, you know? If you had to have sex with an animal, I'll be smart on this one. If you build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event, oh yeah, no, the drunk one. So fun. The world will end tomorrow. What do you do today? Alright, just in case, we'll do the Scott one. So 100 push-ups. No. 200 push-ups. So, we have 5 money. We do still have to go through today, so let's go over here. Almost the unexpected. You spot Scott and Liam engaged in what seems to be an intense conversation. They seem to be so into it that you can't resist the urge to ask them what's going on. We're discussing this recent novel, Two Lights. It isn't a novel, it's a rad movie with lots of cool dudes with amazing abs. It's actually based on a novel. And it's anything but rad, it's cultural trash, but I decided to like it ironically. The thing is, there's this human girl with 2 guys who like her, but the guys are part of 2 enemy human races. The wild shirtless humans and the mysterious deep look giving humans. It's a vampire and werewolf talking about. And it seems these types of humans can't stand each other. Oh, and the deep look giving humans shine in the sunlight. Did you know that's technically a lesser known trait of some humans? The thing is, the next movie will be released soon and we're super hyped. Ironically. We can't wait, bro. We need to satiate our hunger for 2 lights. This is your opportunity to show these 2 you're well versed when it comes to satiating urges. Go for it. Ooh. Let's cosplay. Let's go shirtless. Whoa, that's awesome. But who should be who? I mean, the shirtless ones turn into wolves, which is kind of a relatable thing for me, you know? And I'm in it if it means showing my bod. Well, I'm kind of an expert when it comes to staring mysteriously at people. Yeah, perfect team play. And I can lend you some glitter. I have tons of it for when I make cheering signs. Seems that if you ask politely, you can get anyone to go shirtless. Who knows? You might end up being a true Two Lights fan. And he goes shirtless. Okay. Noon. We should be able to go to the shop. You missed me and my shit, huh? We have 3 events. A blanket with 2 holes, an erotic fanfic about dragons, and a corpse. Let's do an erotic fanfic about dragons. And remember the first rule of Shop Club, no refunds.
All right.
Okay, so don't go to the gym. Let's get some creativity. Scott and Polly pull you aside, each of them holding your arms. Whatever's going on, it's serious. Bro! Hi, waifu. The midterm for AP Jump Scares is coming up and they're unprepared. I remember this one. I think we got it last time. Why do these look like unknowns? Write all the answers on the teacher's face. I'll never see them there. But we don't know the answers. Yeah, that's why we're asking you to help us cheat. Learning all the answers just so we could sneak into our teacher's house and tattoo them on his face. It's like more work than just learning the answers. Yeah. What about for our next test? Are we supposed to tattoo over the answers from last test? Bro, I'm like not a plan master or anything, but you're playing with some serious problems. It's like I always say, Scott, face tattoos are for fun, not for cheating on midterms. Polly still liked it.
All right.
Okay, well, we need more creativity. You're wandering down the hallway, reading Dragon Heat as discreetly as you can, which apparently isn't fair because Polly and Vera clock this immediately. Are you actually reading erotic fanfiction about dragons? Because we love Dragon Heat. I'm all about 19th century Russian literature, but a ghost girl can't say no to some erotic fanfic, am I right? I've literally been working on my Morgana von Breastreich cosplay all week. Don't worry about why. Speak for yourself, Polly. I've never... Okay, fine, I'm married Dragon Heat, but don't go around just telling people. Shh, we're clearly safe with him. A fellow Dracophile can always be trusted. Are you sure? I mean, anyone into Dragon Heat must have a wicked mind. 297 chapters and counting, and it still manages to amaze me with all the new levels of wrong. Yeah, right? I fucking love it. Yeah, I must admit, I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to fave chapters. Mine is the one where Harold McDonghard, Horus the Hydra, and the deranged Draco Delacourt have to rest at an inn after the Choking Bay adventure. Only to discover they have just one available bed. There's only one bed. The classic fanfic trick that never fails. Yes, that one was good. I personally prefer the one where Veneseria unmasks her masked savior after a passionate kiss, only to discover it's herself, and then they totally bang. Not a fan of time travel, but sign me up for some good self-cest. Self-cest? Amen. What about you, Oz? What's your favorite story arc? Nothing to worry about. You'll just be revealing your inner kinks to us. No pressure. Easy, the Sexcalibur arc, where they want to discover the chosen one who can control the mythical Sexcalibur dildo, and then they have super orgies so everyone can have their turn with the dildo. Whoa, right? How could we forget about the Sexcalibur arc? With 297 chapters, it's rather easy to forget some arcs. Yeah, but that one was epic! The tension and thrill of wondering who would be the chosen one each time someone used the magical dildo. I must admit, it was very lubricating. Okay. She's blushing. Also, I should praise the fact it was entirely written from the viewpoint of the dildo. Oh my god. Who would have thought? Oz here is such a kinky deviant. Hi, I'm Connor, the android sent by Cyberlife. Maybe we should do our own Sexcalibur trial one day, huh? Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Yet. But I might or might not have an official Sexcalibur dildo myself. It's hard to say no to dragon dildos. Fuck yeah. All those years of insecurity, and it turns out the erotic dragon fanfics were the ultimate icebreaker. Here's these to celebrate your unexpected discovery. Jesus, is this allowed on YouTube? Okay.
Right.
I just realized that had nothing to do with Scott. So the event is in place. As you approach the table, you see Vera delicately lifting a fork of quinoa to her mouth. She brings lunch from home when... Food, 4, 6, 8, who do we delegate? Eating, yay, eating! Ugh. Scott, what on earth are you doing? I'm cheerleading you to help you be the best eater in the whole school. What caused this obsession with cheerleading me through mundane activities that require no cheerleading? Everything requires cheerleading, silly. That's why we have cheerleaders for our cheerleaders. I can see my cheerleading's not working. You haven't eaten anything yet. It's because you keep startling me with your damn cheerleading. I can't eat when I'm startled. No, that can't be it. I must not be cheerleading hard enough. Hey friend, can you help me? Oh, you shouldn't be cheering for Vera to eat the food. You should be cheering for the food to get eaten by Vera in the walk-in freezer. Oh, duh. It's just like when we cheer for the other team to lose instead of cheering for our team to win. Yes, I invented that cheerleading strategy. It gives us a huge psychological edge against teams that hate losing. I'm gonna go try it right now. Those vegetables are gonna be so inspired. Scott runs off to the kitchen to inspire the vegetables. You can still hear his muffled shouting from the back. And it's not bad.
That has been quite pleasing.
Thanks, now I can finally enjoy this quinoa and baby-tiered salad without unwanted encouragement. The next week, all the cafeteria food seems extremely eager to get in your mouth. Cheerleading really works.
All right.
Oh right, boldness. Boldness. I think we need bathrooms for boldness. Classroom will be smarts. Yeah, okay, bathrooms are boldness, but that's where our shopkeeper is. So, let's do charm. Later, you're carrying around your precious dragon heat when you're spotted by Miranda and Damien? Wow, dragon heat, I love it. Also, you may not know this about Damien to look at him, but he turns out that he too is a hopeless romantic at heart. Are you reading the same series? I'm in it for Dragon Dong Miri. Nothing is so bad as good as a billionaire dinosaur made me gay. Reminds me now of a character from My Hero Academia, which I just watched all 57 episodes in like 3 days. Damien, you are being utterly foul. Don't profane the deep emotional connection between Harold McDonghard and Godiva Galantina. Deep emotional connection? Is that why the latest chapter ends with Harold finally boning Godiva? And then she wakes up to find him gone? The cliffhanger must be entirely misleading. People simply don't abuse each other's love and trust that way. I worry about you, Miri. I really, really do. I just desperately want to know what happens next in Dragon Heat. Do you think Harold is capable of being so mean-spirited? True art imitates life. Let's take a look at Damien's Tinder messages to see what he's capable of, shall we? Harold may or may not be a scoundrel, but love is alive and well. Let me take both of you on the greatest 3-way first date ever to prove it. Ooh, a date in the midst of school day? Why, my duty, responsibility, and breeding is say no, but my heart says yes. I have a midterm in Interdimensional Peace 305, so anything's better than that. Oh, huzzah! I do love being courted. Let us flee to the absolutely most romantic day that has ever happened to me ever. Yay! It's a high bar. Luckily, you're a romance expert, having spent literally all your school days planning for prom, which is a single night of the year, instead of paying attention to the studies that might benefit you later in life. You show up with chocolates, flowers, and a bevy of Mer slaves for Miranda, and a pack of matches and a gallon of gasoline for Damien. The 3 of you go on an absolutely splendid date, during which Damien only commits a few murders. Okay.
All right.
Let's raise our boldness. 2 boldness. Later, you see Polly floating around. Her ghostly glow less ghastly than usual. Oh, hey Oz. I'm just hovering a little low today. Everyone seems so hyped about love, and I love being hyped, but I'm not sure how this love thing works, you know? Let me show you. I thought I was in love once. I met a beautiful girl at a party and felt this strange magic. My temperature rose. I felt even floatier than usual. Everything was so bright and beautiful. I was ecstatic. Then I remembered that I had taken literal ecstasy, so it was probably just that. Classic mistake, am I right? I've had some pretty good highs, but they say being in love is the greatest high of all. The next time I'm on a date with someone, what can I do to fall in love? Or float in love, since gravity doesn't actually affect me. Oh, you don't want Polly to float in love with another person, but you like Polly just too much to not help her despite the consequences. Scientifically speaking, people fall in love faster when afraid. Do something fun with them, like getting stabbed. Stare deeply into their eyes for 14 hours. Oh my god, great point. I love science. I mean, I don't, but I love it when it gets me drugs or gets me laid. Loved, not laid, loved, in love. With that, Polly disappears, literally, to begin her quest for the terror that is love. She catches up with you a few days later. Hey, so I went on a Tinder date the other night with this super cute humanoid, and I took him to a getting stabbed party, just like you suggested. It was awesome. He was so terrified. It was just It was like each time a knife entered him, he got more scared and more in love with me. Then the date continued because he bled out and died and became a ghost, so we had even more in common. Like, I'm over it now, obviously, but I'm pretty sure I was in love for like 15 whole minutes. Next time, I'm gonna try and work my way up to 25. Holly? In love for 25 minutes? Maybe the next time it'll be with you. Maybe you'll even make it to 50 minutes, or eternity. Either way, you've opened up Holly's heart, metaphorically, to love. Alright. You have this and one more before prom.
All right.
Alright. Oh, so okay, yeah, no, this doesn't matter what we do. Let's talk to this guy. Enjoying a quiet meal by yourself when a wound opens in the fabric of space, revealing the interdimensional prince.
My love.
Greetings, hero. I have a task for you, which no hands are fit but yours. A portal is sealed against me, which I have not strength enough to open. Please help me to break the seal on this jar of kosher dill pickles. Seriously? You take the jar from him and pop off the lid and hand it back to him. Maybe he'll leave you alone now. Oh, bless you, hero. Your noble deeds deserve a noble title. Yes, I will give you one free noble title, redeemable now. Maybe he'll leave you alone if you accept the title. Anyway, having one would be sweet. You check his phone to see your options. Foreign Minister in charge of extreme handsomeness. Most unscrupulous treasurer. A most appropriate title indeed. You shall be in charge of exporting handsomeness from my dimension into yours. Here, have a month's supply of handsomeness just to get you started. You're a bit offended that Prince thinks you need him to supply you with handsomeness, but this is really good stuff. Your eyes twinkle with youthful vitality and your teeth cause lens flares when you smile. Everyone in the cafeteria is stunned by your sudden beauty. Maybe you won't bother exporting any of this handsomeness after all. Okay, I'll take it.
All right.
Creativity. You're doing the thing that gives you most life. Reading Dragon Heat. When you're approached by Scott and Liam. Haha, a fellow connoisseur of the Dracophiligods. Here, Scott and I are also experts on the topic, an unexpected duo. Yeah, Liam and I are fandom buddies. We love to discuss the things that we love for our favorite stuffs, wikis, and forums. We're the best fandom buds, even if we don't always agree with the Starko and Markapoo thing. Wait, what? They put Markapoo? They put Markiplier. Okay, first, let's be clear. I engage in passionate fandom conversations only as an ironic way of celebrating low culture, which I truly despise. Second, for the 100th time after spending years in Hekapoo's dimension, Marco is now actually in his 30s, so it isn't right if he dates a 16-year-old girl. These details matter, Scott. Think how wrong it would be for me and my 400s to date people from this school if all of you are actually teenagers instead of being much more conveniently in your 20s. Anyway, enough meta discussions. Scott and I are in a situation. Even if our opinions differ, we agree our opinions are superior in comparison with the rest of the strangers on the Dragon Heat wiki. Yes to that, Liam here is like super smart and I'm a good boy, so my ideas should be good too. But people on the wiki can be really mean sometimes. We need to gain their respect so we can convince them to be good boys too. Scott's right. We need to somehow earn the role of moderator so we can show these lesser beings who's boss when it comes to the Dragon Heat fandom. But how? I'm sure you'll give us an absurd yet effective idea for the solution, as can be expected from the good old Oz. Let's ask them nicely if they can stop behaving like internet trolls and instead start respecting your opinions. Let's write a powerful fanfic set on the Dragon Heat wiki where you're depicted as the coolest users who should be respected. Yes, let's fight. Wielding art as our weapon. Yeah, weapons are fun. Liam opens a new document on his laptop. Come on, Oz. Amaze us with your fanfic magic. Oh, dang. You never thought you were going to be the one doing the writing. You weren't prepared for this. Let's see what happens. Liam and Scott read as you write. Liam and Scott and Oz are very cool and very nice. They lived in the Dragon Heat Wiki Community Kingdom. They were so very cool and so very nice that everyone said, "Hey, Liam, Scott, and Oz, you're very cool." You did So Lansky, I don't want to read this. Everyone became centaurs and they had centaur sex. Now you're just writing pages and pages of centaur sex? It's perfect, right, Liam? I like the part where you said that 3 of us are very cool and very nice. It's not perfect, Scott. You can't use centaurification just cuz. Centaurification is a very delicate fanfic tool that needs to be used under the right circumstances. I think Oz is just trying to fool us into reading his extremely dirty centaurification fic. So not cool. Oh, he almost fooled me by saying we were very cool and very nice. That was very not cool and very not nice. Very not cool and very not nice indeed, my dear Scott. Why do you always have to turn to centaurification when anxiety writing? At least you got them to read your extremely dirty centaurification fic. Monster Prom draws near. None of them.
I can do this. All right.
Yes, nobody did Prom because as cool as Prom might be, it won't ever be half as cool as Dragon Heat. Goodbye to social anxiety and hello to very elaborate plots to get various dragon hotties to bang. Dragon Heat! So you spend prom night at home reading Dragon Heat. Who wants to cope with boring real life when you can enjoy an imaginary one? What an imaginary life. Countless epic adventures that always eventually turn into lots of awesome dragon sex. Also, you've heard they're working on some kind of Dragon Heat dating sim. Life is wonderful. That was a new secret ending. Is this allowed on YouTube? I don't know if this is allowed on YouTube. Scott and Liam co-wrote a cheesy and weird fanfic of two lights that became unexpectedly popular to the point it turned into a well-known novel of its own. Half the characters are shirtless for all the right reasons. Damien found a piece the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it. Miranda has used her vast surf knowledge to get a job at handpicking the best surfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her surfs to do the work. Alright. That's it, guys. Dragon Heat. I love you guys so very much. Best of luck to you guys. I'm out.